If you're looking for Twingo, you came to the right place. If you're looking for Twingo, just look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed man, a jack, because it's Twingo. My middle name is Misery. Actually, it's Kal-El, son of Jor-El. It's Twingo. So don't you mess around with me. Yes, welcome back to Twingo Live. In fact, a very, very special Twingo Live, for it is the 50th edition of Twingo Live and our 1 year Twingoversary. That's anniversary for people who aren't quite firing on all cylinders this evening. Yes, we have been doing this for 1 full fucking year. 1 full year of this. I'm just going to move the log. I fear it will fall and oh yes, welcome to Twingo. It's a very special edition of Twingo. Now, because we've got lots of going on. We've got the Twingo going on. We've got the year in lockdown competition to announce. We've got the best dressed competition to announce. Now, I know there's been some question as to what we would be wearing with that thought in mind. And you're looking at me thinking he's wearing the same thing he always wears. No, I'm not. Not this evening, because this evening I am wearing no underwear. You're welcome. But of course, we cannot play Twingo Live until we bring to the stage the queen of the Double R Club herself. My wife, the organ grinder to my monkey. Not that euphemism. Different one. Give it up for Rose Thorne!
What's in the house?
Come on with the tension.
Tension. It's a party. There's no party without tension.
The party without a chainsaw. So maybe we put the chain. Maybe we put the chain. Maybe we put the chainsaw down until maybe the actual tension zone later on. There has been gin already. There will be, as I said, lots of surprises and cool shit, including the return of You Bet Your Knife. Now, if anyone missed the Rose's birthday edition of Twingo, you won't know what You Bet Your Knife is, but you are going to find out. Yes, this is a plastic knife throwing set, just to wet your whistle, if you will. Yes.
So I was practicing. I practiced.
With the knife throwing. You did. It wasn't. But you know, with practicing, my Rose has also been practicing her recorder. Remember the playing of the Star Wars theme. So we've got all that. We've got so much to come in a packed program this evening. And yes, we'll be doing Bowie Top Trumps from time to time throughout the night. Now, as well as Twingo Live, we've got Bowie Top Trumps. We've got 3 rounds of You Bet Your Knife with Rose Thorne as the contestant. So, unless there's anything else to announce at this stage, maybe we should crack the F on. Gin. Yes, that's gin. Gin. Okay, a quick sip of gin, and then I will explain the rules. I know we've got no new people this evening, but
well, we do.
Simon's
joining.
Of course.
Simon's here.
But even though Simon is the only new player, I realise that there is a certain line one can cross when drinking gin, that memory becomes malleable. Let's say malleable or decaying. Indeed. So you may have forgotten how to play. You may forget how to play halfway through. If you do halfway through, can't help you because we're halfway through, aren't we? But I'll just explain the rules to you. It's very, very simple. Twingo. It's Twingo. You're aware, of course, what bingo is. You're aware, of course, what Twin Peaks is. You don't have to know anything specifically about Twin Peaks, but you know it's a thing. Bingo, Twin Peaks, bingo. Twin Peaks Bingo, Twingo, Twin Peaks Bingo. Twin Peaks Bingo is Twingo, and Twingo is Twin Peaks Bingo. It's a composite word. It's a portmanteau. Oh yes, I've read Wikipedia. Yes, basically it's those two words coming together because on each and every one of these Twingo balls here is written something from Twin Peaks, whether it's a character, whether it's a quote, whether it's an object, whether it's a location written on these balls. And on your Twingo cards that you should have already, if you don't have them, it's probably too late, but on your Twingo card, you should have a number of squares with a number of things written in those squares. How many squares on a Twingo card? 25 squares on each and every Twingo card, and each and every Twingo card could correspond to one of these balls. Pardon me. You don't have to pardon me, but I entreat you that you do. So basically, the ball will be pulled. Rose will read the ball. I will repeat the ball, and if that ball corresponds to one of your squares, simply take a writing implement, cross it off. If you don't have a writing implement, if you're like a bingo professional and you've got like a dabber, you can dab it. If you don't have a writing implement, you don't have a dab, you can simply take your fingers and make a hole in the paper, thus noting your progress throughout the game. Make a hole in the paper, or as we say here at Twingo, invaginate. And basically what we're looking for is when somebody, when you, maybe you, it could be you, it could be you. Oh God, not them. God, not them. But you, yes. When you have crossed off, dabbed, or invaginated every single one of the 25 squares on your Twingo card, not corners, not lines, not diagonals. We're looking for a full Twingo card, or as we say here at Twingo, a full lodge. And once you have a full lodge, simply type into the comments below in capital letters, please, with as many exclamation marks as you see fit, the word Twingo, at which point you will be calling Twingo. You will be declaring yourself a Twingo winner, at which point we will take a screenshot of the comments and we will play on. What's this? I hear you say, why would we play on? Why, I've already won. Yes, you have, but in each and every game of Twingo, there are how many winners?
4 winners.
3 winners.
4 winners.
There are 4 winners.
4 winners.
4 winners.
4 winners.
I mean, it's a special edition. You'd think we'd have talked this through, that maybe we
I
were.
made it up right now. I made it up right on the spot. I'm so excited. I made it up right this very minute.
Okay, so usually there are 3 winners in every Twingo game. This evening, because it's our Twingoversary, there are 4 winners. So we will continue to play until we've had 4 calls of Twingo. At which point we'll take a screen grab of all of them. And the reason we take a screen grab is because on different people's devices, the comments come in different orders. We don't know why, but they do. So we have to take the order they come in on our device. So you may think you're ahead of someone, but it's what it looks like on here, which is why we take a screen grab for proof, for evidence. And we'll continue to play until we have 4 winners, and then Rose will go away. She'll make sure, she'll check that you have called Twingo correctly, because some people make a mistake. They stop listening. They think something's been called when it hasn't, and they call Twingo incorrectly, or as we say here at Twingo, fraudulently. And if you call Twingo fraudulently, Rose will find out. And if you do so and she finds out, every single person in the comments below will get to call you an imbecile in capital letters with as many exclamation marks as they see fit. Yes?
I love a party.
Yes, so what else do I need to say? Oh, yes, one of the balls here, because it's Twin Peaks Bingo, or Twingo, patent pending, one of these balls has written on it the character the Log Lady. We're not calling that yet. Nothing's been called yet. But when the ball of the Log Lady is called, but not yet, when that happens, we hope you will raise your alcoholic beverages. If you don't have an alcoholic beverage, my God, you are going to need one. And you drink a toast to Catherine Coulson, the wonderful Log Lady. And you drink.
You've never chinked my glass in my life.
Special occasion.
Are you hiding something?
Oh, you're the one that came up with it. No, there's 4 winners. There's 4 winners, and we play the whole game on one leg, and the balls are on fire. I mean, you can't chop in and change it without telling me. And this people, shh, listen. You hear that? That, neighbours, that is the sound of fun. Trademark. The sound of fun. So, are we ready to get going? Let's hit the road, Jack. No matter how many eyes you've got, nothing's been called. And let's get
Twingo.
this. Let's get this show on the road. This road on the show. Let's Twingo. Yes, you are. Clearly, patently.
Just rummaging my hands in the ball bag.
She's just basically emitting the sound of fun.
Now, are you ready?
Yes, I've been ready for some time. First ball
First
in this our
ball.
first Twingoversary.
First time out tonight.
Of course it is.
Douglas Firs.
Douglas firs. Douglas firs. What kind of amazing trees you got around here? Douglas firs is the first ball out. So if on your Twingo card you have printed, no writing it in crayon, that's cheating. If you have printed on your Twingo card in one of the 25 squares the words Douglas firs, simply take your pen, cross, take your dab, or simply, you know, and we are off to the races. Next ball, please.
Oh, it's another COVID expansion pack. Ah, so good. There's a rock band named after him. It's Wyndham Earl.
Wyndham Earl gave his name, of course, to, as Rose said, the popular beat combo, the Wyndham Earls. Wyndham Falula Earl. I will also say at this point, we have back playing with us the Ryans, which means we have our archivist back. Jin, you have no idea what chaos reigns when you are not archiving. Basically, Jin Ryan, she takes a note. She actually makes a note of all the balls that are called. So if you go, oh, has this been called? Jin will be the one to answer you.
People try to step into those shoes.
And they are not, they're big shoes to fill.
And there was panic attacks, there was breakdowns.
There
I think
was,
it's fair to say there was one minor breakdown.
Minor.
And
Houses were on fire,
and
dogs and cats living together. It was chaos.
It was
Beyond the beyond.
It was beyond acceptable.
Yes.
So so the Ryans are back for 1 week only, unless Scott misbehaves and they have to come back next week. So it's the other way around.
Yes. Oh no, it's kind of a punishment making someone play Twingo, isn't it? It's kind of a punishment.
Oh, I was going to say something and I can't remember what it was. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Oh, I remembered the best dress competition.
Which will be announced later.
Make sure that during this part of Twingo, if you've not already done it, that you upload your photographs of you in your finery to
underwear or not, it's up to you. It's
entirely
optional.
up to you. Up to Instagram, and I'll be checking in the interval, and then I'll come back and announce the winner. I have been known to make controversial decisions.
Yes, you see, every year at the Double R Club, we have the Miss Twin Peaks pageant, and there's a costume competition for the audience there. And very, very often, Rose gets booed for being controversial in her decision making.
I love it.
And the more hate she gets from the audience, the more she loves it.
Yeah, I do love a good booing.
Who doesn't, eh?
Who doesn't?
A nod's as good as a wink to a blind bat. Later on, I've got an all-new poem that I wrote last week. Forgot to do it last week. But yes, so lots of things. Right, next, let's go.
Ball in my hand.
Got a ball. Ball it up, motherfucker. Sheriff's Station. It's the station with the sheriff because it's the sheriff's station. Cross it off, dab it, you know. Also got an exciting announcement of new merchandise. Twingo merchandise. Twingo dice. That doesn't work.
Making her first comment of the night. The witch, Snake Fervor. Snake Fervor returns to the fold for this first anniversary.
Snake, who basically won because she's magical and in a black magical sense.
She's a witch.
Returning the witch.
But not
Snake Falula Fervor.
There has been a number of that going on.
Yes, I think there's a coven. A Twingo coven.
Annika won a few weeks in a row.
She did, yes.
Fluffy won a few weeks in a row. So there's quite a little kind of...
There's a weird witchiness.
A cackle of witches. So, I'm watching you all.
Not literally, we're looking at our own image on a laptop.
We shut the curtains so they can't look in either.
Because you don't want to give them a free show.
Pete Martell. Martell.
Pete Martell, played, of course, by the wonderful Jack Nance, who genuinely appeared in a spanking video in the 1990s. Genuinely. Jack Nance played Pete Martell. Pete Martell gone fishing. Pete Falula Martell. Pete Martell. Pete Martell. Cross it, dab it.
Oh, simply owl.
Just owl.
Owl.
Owl. Just owl. 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 Cross it.
Oh, if you've got it, get ready to rattle it. If you've got it and it's been inserted, it's time to remove it. It's
carefully.
pine cone.
Pine cone. Rattle your rattle that pine cone. Rattle that pine cone.
That's a new song for this evening.
All new this evening. Rattle that pine cone. Rattle that pine cone.
I put on new socks.
Did you?
No. I got new socks in the post.
Right. Pine cone.
Oh, bit vicious. Vicious. Waldo, R.I.P.
Waldo, R.I.P. Don't go there. Waldo, don't even go there. Talk to the wing because the beak's not listening. Waldo, R.I.P.
Now, I think it's time to crack out the Bowie Top Trumps.
Bowie Top Trumps.
These are made by a chap on Etsy called Gazoo.
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 Wait a minute, that's kazoo with a G.
Yeah, I know. He also does
Twin Peaks. Yes.
Ones, but we don't play them because it would
because
interfere with the
there would be
car.
things we would say that would think they've been
So,
called.
So whether a Bowie fan or a Twin Peaks fan, go check out Gazoo.
Gazoo on Etsy.
Gazoo on Etsy. He is super cool and very helpful to Cabaret versus Cancer. Are you ready?
So,
okay, top half to you, bottom half to me.
Okay, let's go.
Planned at all.
They're not the same amount either. You got more than me.
Yeah,
Okay.
You have two more. There you go. Now you got a different one at the top.
Okay, so who's calling?
Me. Hedonism for 44.
Hedonism for 50. I have Jareth, the Goblin King. Who did you have?
Screaming Lord Byron.
Screaming Lord Byron, of course, from the Blue Jean video. Jazzin' for Blue Jean, a really great video. The album that song comes from is dreadful. That song, great. Video, superb. Very, very funny. Okay, so do I call now?
I knew a girl called Blue Jean.
I just met a girl called Blue Jean.
She's
got a camouflage face and no money. Okay, so I'm calling now.
Yeah.
Yes. So pull the. Okay, Jesus. Oof. Okay. So I'm going to say.
Bowie was many things.
Bowie rating.
Oh.
74.
I've only got 52. Who's 74?
Plastic Soul Bowie. That's the Young Americans era Bowie. What do you have?
Major Tom. I would have thought Major Tom would have been higher than 52.
Yeah, you see that means that whoever wrote these is a big fan of the album of Young Americans, which I'm not really that much. Okay, one more.
These are magic number.
That's what the song says. So I want again. So I call again. Oh, outrageous fashion. 37.
Oh, outrageous fashion. 45.
I have Tal Jones.
I have Ziggy Stardust.
Oh yeah, nothing beats Ziggy. Boom. Okay, so we'll return to that breakneck, on the edge of your seatness game of Bowie Top Trumps later on. And of course, we've still got knife throwing.
Oh, do you want to do the first one?
Let's do 3 balls, and then we'll play the first round of You Bet Your Knife. Shelley Johnson, played by the wonderful Machin Amick, known to David Lynch as Madgekin. Shelley Falula Johnson, terrible taste in men, and I mean terrible taste in men. Shelley Johnson. Benjamin Horn owns the hotel. Not going to say its name. Not been called. Benjamin Horn. Benjamin Horn. Benjamin Horn. Where are you now? And where were you born? Benjamin Horn. sausage.
It is.
Lawn sausage.
Yeah, that's what the Scottish sliced sausage is called.
How do you spell that?
L-O.
You were going to spell lawn with an R, and even I know you don't spell with it.
L-O-R-N-E.
Lawn, like Lawn Green, who was in Bonanza, I think. Doing the three balls.
Oh, I thought I saw a monkey. I didn't see a monkey. I hallucinated monkey.
Wow.
The evil in these woods.
The evil in these woods. The evil in these woods. The evil in these woods. Cross it off.
Oh, look, I did it. I'm doing it.
The evil in these woods.
License
and registration. The evil in these woods.
Let's play your bet your life.
You bet your knife. Okay.
I love a gamble.
Okay, so basically, this is a plastic knife throwing set. Let's undo this because we will need to.
Dusty Limits bought me.
Dusty Limits, yes.
Basically, Dusty Limits bought this and the chainsaw.
Yes. So in here it says, in here you have 5 plastic knives, 3 hook and loop discs, and a pair of safety goggles.
They say hoop and loop because the word Velcro is trademarked.
That's exactly what they do because that's what they are. Okay, so I'm going to hand you the knives. There you go.
And they say, oh, it's caught on my frock.
Hook and loop.
Hook and loop.
Look and hoop. Okay, so we use these 2. We don't use the third one. Would you like the safety goggles?
Yeah.
Because you're throwing the knives at me. Basically, what's going to happen is Rose will throw the knives at these 2 targets. One of them has an E on it. One of them has an H on it. The E stands for easy. The H stands for hard. And that will designate what question category she is posed with. And then I'll move on to the other. Basically, she has 20 pieces of chocolate. One of her favourite bars of chocolate has been broken into 20 pieces. And she gets to bet. Once the question has been agreed upon, she gets to gamble how many she thinks she can afford to lose on the correct answering of the question. So I'm going to hold these.
And I'm wearing safety goggles.
You are, even though you're throwing the knives at me.
And I was really good earlier on. I practiced.
No, it hurt me a great deal.
I got 5 goes. Oh, that was so new, but you didn't hold it properly. Oh yeah.
That's okay. And you've gone for hard.
Oh.
You've gone for the hard questions. So let me get the questions now. And I should also say for each round, there are 3 rounds of You Bet Your Knife. For each round, there is a secret word that if Rose says this secret word during the round, then she gets an extra piece of chocolate. The secret word for this round is that. That is the secret word for this round. Okay, so
chocolate. That was amazing.
Basically,
dark chocolate with freeze-dried.
Okay, just give me a moment. I've left the questions behind the curtain.
Nothing to see here. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Ooh, reference. Okay, so we're on the hard questions.
Right. Okay.
The first hard questions.
And I'm going to gamble.
Yes. So, how many are you going to gamble?
How many can I? So I've got
as many as you like.
3 rounds.
Right.
I'm going to gamble 5. No. I'm going to gamble 5 pieces of chocolate.
Okay, so you're set to lose 5 pieces of chocolate. I'm going to put that just there. Okay, so question number 1. When I put on a CD of either the Jesus Lizard or Godflesh, they are both bands for people who do not know it, you have historically guessed which one of them it was and nearly always guessed wrong. So, which of the 2 bands, Jesus Lizard and Godflesh, is responsible for the following songs? The song is Head Dirt. Now, is that Godflesh or is it the Jesus Lizard? Jesus Lizard, Godflesh, Head Dirt.
Godflesh.
It is Godflesh. Yes! You have to get 2 out of 3 right. The second song, is this Jesus Lizard or is it Godflesh? Is it Godflesh? Is it Jesus Lizard? Monkey Trick.
Oh, that's Jesus Lizard.
Wow. You genuinely have realised that he's singing Monkey Trick.
No.
Well, it is a Jesus lizard. You just have to get one more.
No, I got 2 out of 3.
Oh, yes, you did. So, okay, so that means you get them back. Or you can gamble.
Gamble.
Okay, so there's one more. I've realised you don't actually get anything for gambling, but maybe I'll go and get more chocolate. I don't know. Okay, so there's one more song title. Okay. Is this Godflesh? Is it Jesus Lizard? Is it Jesus Lizard? Is it Godflesh? The song title is Mothra.
Oh, like Godzilla.
Like Godzilla.
Mothra is Jesus Lizard.
It is not the Jesus Lizard, which means you lose. You lose.
Oh,
you lose these pieces of chocolate. I have to take them away.
Oh, but it smells so good.
I don't really have anywhere to put it, but okay, I'll put them down there. Yeah, but then I have to. Okay. Okay. Yes. So she lost. There'll be 2 more exciting rounds of You Bet Your Knife.
But I could win them back if I say the mystery word.
Yes, if you say, but you missed the mystery word and the mystery word for round 1 was bugger.
I think you're more of a bugger than I am.
What? Yeah, but you might have called me a bugger, and then you would have won your. So.
I did call a man on a meeting the other day the word fuckwit 4 times.
Yes, I was listening. I was in here. She was in the. She was talking to someone in a meeting, and she was talking about this other guy she works with, and she called him a fuckwit 4 times in one sentence. Apparently he's a fuckwit. Okay, let's Twingo. Okay. Let's Twingo, people.
How exciting! Oh, Miss Twin Peaks.
Do you miss Twin Peaks? Well, take better aim then. Miss Twin Peaks. We've already talked about the Miss Twin Peaks contest at the Double R Club every single year. Not this year, not last year.
Of course, Snake Ferber.
Maybe next year.
Snake Ferber is one
There'll
of
be
our
a Miss Twin Peaks. Sorry?
Snake Ferber is one of our Miss Twin Peaks.
She is one of our Miss Twin Peaks.
Ooh.
The only one of our Miss Twin Peaks that won literally by setting herself on fire. It was terrifying. Really fucking scary. Okay. Next ball. Next ball, please. Come on, let's get on with it.
The evil that men do.
Hashtag not all men, but men. The evil that men do. Cross it, dab it. Let's go, let's go.
My log saw something.
My log saw something that night. What did it see? Ask it. I thought so. My log saw something. Cross it off.
Donut.
Simply donut. Simply donut. Donut.
Jean Renault.
Jean Renault. Not Renault Twingo. Jean Renault. Jean. He's Jean Renault. Jean. Is he a blue Jean? Does he have a camouflage face and no money? We don't know. We know he is Jean Renault.
I can't do that with my hips because Joe Foley gave me a punishment plank last night and I can
punishment plank. Now, just remember, Joe, if there's something strange in your neighbourhood, just remember. Who are you going to call? I don't know. Next. Next ball, please.
God, Jen, I think what you missed between the evil in these woods and the evil that men do is again the first round of You Bet Your Knife.
You missed the first round.
I don't think there was any other balls called.
And this was the secret word, but it's not the secret word of the second round.
Bugger.
So, bugger. The secret word is bugger.
White tail falls.
It's the name of the falls in Snoqualmie. Well, actually, it's not, but in Twin Peaks. White tail falls. What happens when the white tail goes up? Well, after that, the white tail falls. White tail Falula Falls.
Agent Denise Bryson.
Agent Denise Bryson. Only yesterday it was Trans Day of Visibility, which doesn't mean that trans people are invisible for the rest of the year. That doesn't mean that, because that would, give them an unfair advantage at hide and seek. No, it was Trans Day of Visibility, and I'm sure Agent Denise Bryson, who puts her pants on one leg at a time, was celebrating. Agent Denise Bryson.
apparently Jen missed that ball because Scott was talking to her. Scott, you don't talk.
It's not like you, Scott, to talk. You're quite a kind of not like a talkative or effusive or verbose individual. No, surely not. Annika's getting drunk. Me too, Annika.
Where would you get drunk, though? In the bar of the Great Northern Hotel.
The Great Northern Hotel, which sits at the top of Whitetail Falls. It's the Great Northern Hotel. Is it like a mediocre southern B&B? No. It is a Great Northern Hotel. I was struggling for what the mime would be. The Great Northern Hotel, owned, of course, by Mr. Benjamin Hall. Yes, no, it's been called. It's been called. Yes, definitely been called. I did this and everything.
Wrapped in plastic.
She's dead. Wrapped in plastic. The immortal line uttered by Pete Martell, Jack Nance spanking video. She's dead. Wrapped in plastic. Cross it, dab it, you know.
Of course, you made that self-spanking video and nobody would publish it.
I know.
Even YouTube took it down. Nobody was interested.
Nobody's interested. Not even OnlyFans.
Really,
what's wrong with a good self-spank? I was red raw, and I did it for you, but nothing. It was a dark day. It was a dark day. Dull day. Is everyone having a good Easter?
It's going to be a dull day next week because despite it being 23 degrees here in London this week, it's going to snow next Tuesday. There's a 40% chance.
You said 60.
A 60% chance of snow on Tuesday.
What? It's warm. What are you?
So Sean
I
and
don't
Ruby,
think it's going to happen, but we'll see.
Sean and Ruby, wrap up warm.
Bring your moon boots.
Because it might be snowing when we have our outdoor picnic.
Remember moon boots?
Wait,
so that's the snowman. It's got to
get the horse brush out.
The old horse brush out. Self-grooming.
You'll be able to get your hair cut next month.
Yes, I will.
Twingo. Ooh. He's Scott Ryan's BFF.
They're like this. One on top is Mark.
Mark Frost.
Mark Falula Frost. Mark Frost wrote those books. You know the ones. Ruby, you know the ones now. Mark Frost, co-creator of Twin Peaks. Silent drape runners. Silent drape runners. Silent and deep. Silent.
And for those who are still wondering, our neighbours still don't have matching curtains.
That's not a genital reference.
Bits of fabric taped to the top and the bottom half of the window. Nothing matches.
Windows, not pubis. I'd like to make that clear. We do not know the condition of their pubis. Yet.
After the blackout incident last week, there's been no more interaction with them. I mean, get a pair of curtains. Get a pair of curtains. You can get them fairly cheap. There's a market up the road where you can get them even cheaper. They might not be high fashion, but they're matching.
It's pronounced Fishon. Embarrassing.
Just saying. I bet you when Scott and Jen move to the new house, there'll be matching curtains.
Oh no, I think Scott and Jen, particularly Scott, I think he's a no curtains, let the people see in, parading around in the altogether. That's what I think. That's just the impression I get. Because now you see Scott's going to be Florida man. Incidentally, do check out your birth date and the word Florida man. Google that and it will come up with a story of a Florida man doing something probably illegal, probably unnatural, probably painful, and maybe involving some kind of violation of an animal. Congratulations, Scott. You are now Florida man.
Yeah, Jen says they've even got matching blinds. You see, proper person. It's the first thing you see when you come in the cul-de-sac.
I mean, okay, next.
Mike Snake Nelson.
Mike Snake Nelson. Mike is the man. Mike Snake. Falula Nelson. Mike Snake Nelson.
And of course, our very own Twingo snake, Pete Python, was one of
that's not his name.
Was one of tonight's guest judges for the Year competition, along with Sherlock.
How is it that our snake is Pete Python, which isn't his name, and not actual Snake? Further,
one of our snakes, Pete Python.
That's not his name. What? You had a stroke. What?
I had a moment of self-reflection.
Oh dear. Is this the time?
Double balls.
Double balls.
Fish in the percolator.
There's a fish in the percolator.
What do you do there?
Spanking.
Oh.
Because he's the spanker. Fish in the percolator. See you later, percolator. In a while, pedophile. See you later, percolator. In a while, pedophile. Don't you know? Don't you know you got my style?
Deputy Brennan.
Deputy Andy Brennan. Deputy Brennan, that's what we're looking for on the card. Cross it, dab it. Deputy Brennan. Incidentally, if you are looking forward to Easter, we're in Easter now, aren't we? Is this Easter?
This will be the dinner
Easter
party.
Friday is tomorrow.
Yeah, tonight's the party.
Apparently, yeah, we get confused every single year about Easter. It's like, well, when was the party? When was he crucified? When did he get up? When was the? It's very confusing because they never really. It doesn't say it in the name of the day. So there's a song that can help you remember an order of what happened at Easter, and it's this. So I'll just give you. Friday was the crucifixion, Saturday cremation under glass, on Sunday resurrection, no correction, make that Monday, 'cause Monday's when they come to take the trash. The more you know. Here you go, teach you a little
what was under glass?
Cremation. Huh. He just did it so that it rhymes with trash, kind of, half rhyme.
Well, we all know
it's a song by Firewater called Bourbon and Division.
We know how we feel about rhyming in this house, don't we, Ruby Wednesday?
Okay.
2 balls.
1 and then 2.
Magic.
That's not magic, that's moving on.
Horns department store.
Horn's department store, owned by Benjamin Horn. Yes, it's been called Horn's department store. Beware the makeup counter, perfume counter. Horn's department Falula store. Cross it, dab it, you know.
Ooh, something's popped up on the computer screen.
It says, take a look at your 12 new albums. But speaking of new albums, last Thursday we announced that the day after was Bandcamp Friday, where all people selling their music on Bandcamp, if you buy it, they get 100% of the monies. It was incorrect. Genuinely, tomorrow is Bandcamp Friday. So therefore, all of the R Club alumni that have music on Bandcamp, Aloha Dead, the Wyndham Earls, Ruby Wednesday, the Shattercones, Unsong. Check out their music on Bandcamp, buy an album, and all of the money, 100% of the money, goes straight to the artist, because Bandcamp do that every so often, because Bandcamp seem like a good bunch of people, which is odd in this world in which we live. Bandcamp Friday tomorrow.
Interesting that there's 2 people as good as me.
What?
I'm good people.
Why is there 2 people?
Bandcamp. And
well, Bandcamp isn't one person, is it?
It is.
Next ball.
She's my cousin.
She's my cousin. She's my cousin. And if you were in the British royal family, she's my cousin would be a preamble to marriage?
The roadhouse.
A polar bear fell on me. The roadhouse.
Who did we send that film to? Was it a Lower Dead?
I believe it was, yes. We sent it to Nick Hazel.
Did Nick Hazel enjoy that?
Or did they send it to us?
No, we sent it on to them.
We sent it on to them. I'm hoping they've
Joe,
gifted it.
Tallulah Joe.
Tallulah Joe Mockingbird bought us the film, and we sent it on to Aloha Dead, and then I'm guessing they probably sent it on to either that or they keep it on playing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and whenever they glance at the screen, touch themselves. I don't know. But
you'll notice that I only got half a finger of nail polish on my pointing finger, and that's because I chopped the top half of my finger off.
Actually, the nail, through the nail, sheared off a piece of the nail. I was in here, she just went, oh. I went, you okay? She went, I just cut a bit of my finger off.
There was blood.
It looks, yeah.
This was the side effect from our COVID vaccination.
Yes, well, so we've had the first jab.
Yeah, we were fine.
We're fine, but then she cut a bit of her finger off. So we're blaming COVID. We're blaming AstraZeneca for that.
So it's not that I haven't painted my nails well, because there's very little worse than badly painted fingernails. There's only half a nail left.
It's just not there. So
this is no longer my pointing finger. This is my pointing finger.
That's your poking finger.
Poking and pointing are the same thing.
They're not.
Yes, they are.
Is poking just a violent version of pointing? I pointed him in the ribs.
Look. What?
Ah, yes. Sean asked if Rose is going to be on Bandcamp with her recorder. Well, obviously, after the first performance, who knows? Who knows?
Live,
like I said, she's been practicing. We'll do it later.
We'll do it
later on. No, we'll do it later on. Okay.
Too much excitement.
And we've also got like other things. We've got the other rounds of You Bet Your Knife.
Oh yes, and Paul says, don't forget, on April the 28th, Paul and Abby are both partaking in the Cabaret versus Cancer 5K. So they can, anybody
can do this.
Anybody in the
world,
age, including you, Simon. 5K. Plan your own route. Get people to sponsor you. If you raise more than £100, you will get a medal and a thank you note from me.
And this is on International Superhero Day. Yep. So if you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can dress up as a superhero to do it. You can travel 5K through any way. You can walk, you can crawl, you can roll, you can ride, you can slide. Swim. As long as it's self-propelled. Yeah, you can't get on a train. That's cheating.
So, yeah, right.
All for charity.
Charity. Right, charity. Twingo. We're going to do some speech Twingo.
Speech Twingo.
Sarah Palmer.
Smokey McSmokeface. Sarah Palmer. Sarah Palmer. Sarah Palmer. I don't want to alarm you, Sarah Palmer.
The Norwegians are leaving.
The Norwegians are leaving. Whether they're leaving Hondy Hond, we will never know. The Norwegians are leaving.
Audrey Horn.
Audrey Horn. Audrey for Lula Horn. Audrey Horn. Audrey Horn. Audrey Horn. Since the day that she was born, I've been eating naught but corn.
Poker chip.
And eating sausage known as lawn. See? Callback. Lawn. That's a callback.
Ah.
It's good. Good job.
I read a ball out there. Did you get that?
What was it?
I can't remember.
What was that ball? Gin?
Audrey Horn.
Audrey Horn, I read. Yes, I repeated.
I think there might have been another one.
Well.
Welcome to Twin Peaks.
This is Twin Peaks, and you are welcome to it. Welcome to Twin Peaks. Welcome to Twin Peaks. Poker chip. No, it wasn't
poker
that.
Chip. Poker
Did
chip.
you say that?
I did say poker chip.
Okay, I didn't repeat that. That's it then. Thank you, Gin. Called you a liar then. Poker chip. Don't put vinegar on it. Poker chip.
I did say it. I can't believe she's having to advise the voices of the game.
The voices in your head.
Oh.
It's the long one.
Wait for the tea. The fish aren't running.
Wait for the tea. The fish aren't running. Wait for the tea. The fish aren't running.
I'd like Paul and Abby, who will be running on the 28th of April.
Or walking. crawling. Do it on all fours.
Oh, look at you doing a bit of mime.
I'm a mime. My body is my tool.
You're a tool.
It literally is what she said.
Norma Jennings.
Norma Jennings. Norma Jennings. Another one with terrible taste in men. Norma Jennings. Should be you be eating that? You can't gamble with it if you've eaten it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
See, it's just falsehood after falsehood after falsehood on top
Oh,
of.
more mime.
It's a pile of falsehoods.
Oh, we could announce a winner.
We could of.
Right, so these 4 balls.
4 balls, then there'll be a winner of.
Your year.
We're going to do the your year winner after these 4 balls. Okay, let's go.
The owls were flying.
The owls were flying. The owls were flying. Many things were blocked. Plunger. The owls were flying.
That chocolate is salted caramel, and I just got a big chunk of it.
And now you've got one less with which to gamble.
But it tasted so good. Heart locket.
Heart locket. Of course, they're not after a heart locket. There was no heart locket in Twin Peaks. It was a half heart necklace like that one. Half heart necklace or heart locket is what we're looking for on the card. Cross it, dab it. I'm saying nothing.
The giant.
He's so big. The giant, known of course in season 3 as the fireman. The giant. He's so big. The giant.
David Lynch.
David Lynch, who this week got a new shirt. Because I don't know if you'd noticed as well when he was doing the numbers, he had like big holes in both elbows. And clearly someone had noticed this. And then during the weather, I think it was yesterday, he said, I have a new shirt. David Lynch.
Of course, David Lynch has also signed a copy of The Angriest Dog in the World.
The book.
The book.
Compilation.
The Angriest Dog in the World. Exclusively for the Cabaret versus Cancer auction this summer. Stay tuned. Don't tell anybody else.
Tell everybody else.
Do you know what tomorrow would be?
What would it be?
It would be nice day for a picnic.
Nice day for a picnic.
Picnic.
Picnic, as Yogi Bear would say. Nice day for a picnic. Nice day for a picnic. Cross it, dab it. At which point we will be announcing the winner.
Were you a big fan of Yogi Bear?
I didn't mind a bit of Yogi. Yeah. Were you a more deputy dog kind of girl?
I like Deputy Dog because I do like the old westerns.
Yes. Good talk. Okay, let's announce the winner. So,
winners.
So this is the winner of.
Oh, I've got a board.
Basically, we asked for an artistic recreation of your year in lockdown that had to include a Twingo card, but didn't need to include much of else. It could be sculpture, painting, film, animation, all sorts. And we were aided in the judging of this by Shell and Pete Python. It's not his name. Basically, because they are the artistic types.
They got degrees. They got art
Degrees,
qualifications.
yes.
And they were banned, ceremoniously banned after the last competition.
Yes.
The next, so they have been judging. We have been judging, and we have one winner who has created a roundup of their year.
But can I say, all the entrants, what was really good about all the entrants was just how different they are. Yeah. And it really showed that, because everyone's saying, oh, we're on this together, we're all going through the same thing. And it clearly shows that different people have different experiences of lockdown and different kind of focuses of their interest. And that was kind of fascinating. But we have one winner. One winner.
Who will receive a mega.
A mega
box. Stop saying mega. Stop it. A mega box of Twingo prizes, including an erotic pine cone.
Sexual pine cone.
And
any insertion you do is yours and yours alone. We take no responsibility.
A sexual pine cone and more from the Twingo prize archives, including the coveted Twingo 2021 pencil.
Mega.
The winner
is
of
the winner of.
It's Maya It's Maya.
Maya, for her wonderful film.
You made a film. There was tears.
Couldn't help myself. It was emotional.
It was the choice.
There was paint. It was emotional.
The choice of
I was shaking. It was convulsional.
Of Chris Isaac was heartwarming to me.
It was something that was warmed anyway.
So Maya, you will be getting a phenomenal collection of prizes.
Some say it is mega.
Right. So, for those of you in the United Kingdom, tomorrow is a bank holiday. We promised you a long game of Twingo, and this is going to be a long game of Twingo. I am going to fill up the gin glasses.
Oh shit, I'm not.
Because
I'm not nearly drunk.
10 minutes later than it normally is for you.
Fucking
down in one. Now is your time to take your photos, get them up onto Instagram.
Of your best dressed.
Get you and your fancy frocks onto Instagram. There will be winners. You say, Rose? Maybe
plural.
Maybe there'll be winners.
Maybe.
If I'm suitably impressed. But I will be judging while he does the thing that he does in the interval. So now is your time. We're not going to read any balls. You're not going to miss anything. And if you do, gin's on the case.
You're not going to miss anything.
No, but I mean now while you're still drinking. He's doing a new song tonight, which every time I hear him sing has brought a wry smile to my face.
It's a song we both like very much, the original.
So yeah, get your photos onto Instagram, and I will top up the gin. Woohoo! I will top up the gin. Oh, there'll be some snacks to come. So,
okay.
Are you ready to do that thing that you do, Mr. Benjamin?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay.
Right. First of all, I need to get this. Okay. So yes. Okay. So of course, at this point in the evening, while Rose refreshes our gin, drank half that in about 30 seconds. I'll try my best. Basically what I do is I rewrite a popular or well-known song with my own lyrics. Sometimes they've been about COVID, sometimes they've been about the government. This evening I've rewritten a song simply to celebrate the wonder that is Twingo on our Twingoversary. Celebrate the wonder that is Twingo. And I've chosen a song by popular 80s band Japan. Now some of the younger people may not be familiar with Japan, or indeed the lead singer of Japan, David Sylvian. Now, David Sylvian was a conspicuously beautiful man. There was makeup involved, but he was just a very pretty man. That he had a particular way of singing, as many people did in the 80s. Many people sang in the 80s in a kind of affected, stylized way. And I think this was very much influenced by Bowie, of course. And David Sylvian of Japan was no exception. David Sylvian from Japan was kind of equal parts kind of Bowie and Brian Ferry from Roxy Music, going back a little further. So basically, I've rewritten a Japan song about Twingo. I need to bring out the wooden Twingo kazoo. Okay, so this is a Japan song. If you don't know the song, check out the original song, Life in Tokyo. But this is my rewriting as a tribute to Twingo. In this malaise, too blessed with pseudonyms, with the silly buzzing of kazoos, with themes experimental, it's bingo warfare. Beware, this fairground may cause misgiving. shock, gonorrhea, anxiety. You scream, it's superficial. Ha! It's bingo warfare. Oh ho, it's life, it is fun's fuel. Twingo a portmanteau. Oh ho, it's life, it is fun's fuel. Twingo a portmanteau. At its pinnacle, you'll be in a cold sweat. You could win some toilet tissue. So neighbors, cling to your spouses. It's bingo warfare. Oh ho, it's life, it is fun's fuel. Twingo a portmanteau. Oh ho, it's life, it is fun's fuel. Twingo a portmanteau. Oh ho, it's life, it is fun's fuel. Twingo a portmanteau. I thank you. I thank you. I shall put the paper over here. I will replace the wooden kazoo into its coffin. Let's be honest, and place that over there, and then usher back to the stage. Welcome, if you will, and I know you will, please, welcome back to the stage, Rose Thorn. Oh.
Happy birthday to Twingo. Happy birthday to Twingo. Happy birthday to Twingo. Happy birthday to Twingo.
Ooh, blimey, that's a...
Ooh, you
that's
can't
a donut.
have a birthday.
That's a crosstown donut.
It's a crosstown donut. Ah, look, you get... Oh,
Do I blow the candle
no,
out?
we blow the candle out.
Okay, so is it after 3 or on 3? 1, 2, 3, blow. Yes?
Now.
I don't know.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
And many more.
And many more.
So there we go, that's for you. Shall I get you a knife and fork?
Yeah, I'm going to need a knife and fork for that. Lippy.
And there'll be one of these candles unburnt in every prize we give away this evening.
What, even the best dressed, etc. We're giving you candles. Source of light, source of heat if you're particularly cold. Okay, let's
So there's that.
have a bit of. Let's get a bit with the old cocoa
powder. So yeah, happy birthday to us. There's a lot of messages coming in on my phone from the neighbourhood group. They are not neighbouring about the curtains next door, which I think frankly should have been raised.
Raise the curtains. Holy fuck, this is a good donut.
So we have had, your pictures are amazing. I love that so many of you have put on solid clothes, tops and bottoms.
As opposed to liquid or gas clothes?
As opposed to elasticated waists. There's actual clothes with zips and buttons. The elasticated waist has been banished for one night only. There is
holy moly!
Shell and Peach summoning up some kind of devil. There is so much facial hair coming from Manchester. There is some sensible approach coming from Rupert, who's wearing a mask. The only person wearing a mask.
Yes, you see, Rupert thinking ahead,
ready for lockdown release. And yeah, it's not easy. Abby's got on her lipstick and got the garden gnome.
There's something French going on. I'm getting a French vibe off of Abby.
La la.
Ooh, as you say, la la.
But yeah, it's amazing.
Ooh,
that you're all dressed up. I've decided to award 2 winners. A big prize over here for one of them. So, get away from those people. They don't want to see that. You'll be giving Scott Ryan nightmares. So, there are 2 winners of the best dress competition. Category number 1, easiest on the eye, best dressed looking fab category.
And of course, we remind you that she has a history of controversial decisions.
And the second category, which I wasn't announcing until tonight, is the most representative of this Easter celebration season.
Do you mean someone's come dressed as crucified Christ?
No.
Oh.
But first of all, I am going to say the winner of the Easter category.
Okay.
Drum roll. The winner of the Easter category will win an actual kazoo, just like what he played, but not that one. Never before touched by a human person, apart from me putting it in the envelope.
Oh, that's nice of you to say I'm human.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aye, the spirit of Christmas. The winner of the Easter category is Simon! Simon, you're winning a kazoo and a chocolate bunny!
Oh. Okay, so Simon dressed up as?
A chicken.
A chicken, that's very chick.
And
Easter chick.
There's nothing better than a roast chicken. Apart from that roast beef
Maybe
we had the other
the
night.
steak we had, that was good too.
But yeah, well done, Simon.
Don't worry, Simon, we're not going to roast you and eat you.
Simon, you have come first in our Easter category. And of course we had Annika had roses on her costume.
Oh yes, like it was like a cascade.
And yeah, and the winner of the best dress competition will win a box of fancy French champagne truffles, some Twingo stuff, including a Twingo 2021 pencil.
They're much sought after.
A miniature, non-sexual, unless you're that way inclined.
Listen, I'm not judging. I am judging.
A miniature pine cone. Plus, you, the winner of tonight's best dress competition, will win an exclusive first ever printing of the official Twingo merchandise created by John Atfield. The winner will be able to choose from 3 designs of Twingo t-shirts.
They're really, 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 really good t-shirts.
Tension Zone t-shirt.
With a chainsaw on it.
There is an Invaginate t-shirt.
Which just has my hand and it says, you know.
And there is the Twingo Sound of Fun t-shirt. You can choose any of these t-shirts. The winner of tonight's best dress competition goes to Paul and John in Manchester.
Paul and John in Manchester. Boom.
Boom. Top hats. We had top hats. We had zips. We had buttons.
There were zips.
We had actual trousers with non-elasticated waists for the first time in 52 weeks.
We salute you, sirs.
There was facial hair grooming, and there was a top hat. And you win fancy truffles, and a t-shirt. What John has designed. And that leads me to say that John Atfield has created 3 exclusive Twingo designs. The Invaginate, the Tension Zone, and the Sound of Fun logo. They are available on t-shirts and stickers
and
vests.
They are so good.
They are amazing. John is going to pop up a link on this chat thing now. And I'll make sure to include a link in the emails that go out for next week's Twingo. I'll stick a link.
No respectable Twingolier would be out without them.
But they are amazing. You can get them you can get the t-shirts in 16 colours.
In particular, we saw the Tension Zone one in red, which looks amazing.
So yeah, there we go.
There you go. The link is up. The link is up, people. You can get your t-shirts.
The link. I was going to change dresses in the interval, but judging the fancy dress took a little bit longer.
Too stressful.
and I didn't change.
I've eaten a full donut though.
You've eaten a full donut?
It was so good. Cross down donut.
I had my donut this afternoon. I had a raspberry jam one. Right. So we have had fancy dress competition winners. We have had your year competition winners.
We have had your first round of You Bet Your Knife. And we've had Twingo. We are spoiling you. Like, milk that goes bad.
And the raffle, there's a raffle being drawn.
Of course, I've forgotten all about the raffle. Genuinely forgotten about the raffle.
You've seen in your email a link to the raffle for Cadbury versus Cancer. That's being hosted by a company called
Rafale.
And they will be drawing the raffle on our behalf.
Rafale.
They'll be drawing the raffle on our behalf on Sunday night or whenever all 200 tickets have been sold.
There's only 200.
There
are no more.
200. Oh, and Wendy, next week's Twingo, we are back here every Thursday in April. We will be here.
Wendy, you thought this would be the last one, or, be honest, hoped?
It's not the last one, Wendy.
No, it's not the last one. We're nowhere near stopping this shit.
We will be here every Thursday for the month of April.
At least.
France has gone into its third lockdown. The third wave is spreading across the continent.
To stop people coming in to all the countries. Everyone locked down properly. That's the problem. I'm going to wander in. No, don't let them in. Don't let them in.
Ruby Wednesday has raised the fact that I didn't even mention their costume. I'm going to show you their costume.
Okay. Because I've, of course, not seen some of these.
And it didn't even appear. I questioned Ruby Wednesday whether that is a costume or not, or whether or not that's a picture you should send to your mother.
People, if you've seen Silence of the Lambs, think Buffalo Bill when he says, "I'd fuck me," but in red.
John Atfield's got the red curtains looking smashing. You all look great. But there we go, Ruby. You've had a mention, and I really would question whether or not you think that an appropriate...
I think a dishonourable mention.
An appropriate picture to send to your mother.
Just take a just take a look at yourself.
Yeah.
Go and sit on the step and think about what you've done.
These are all animals.
Animals.
But we love you all, and we will be back here, Wendy, next week. Maybe we won't let certain people play if they continue to send pictures like that to their mother.
Was that a dick pic?
Well,
was that my first unsolicited dick pic?
I think we'll be putting that in the dogging pages. Maybe you could put it on your OnlyFans and get some more money.
Yeah, I'll say it's me. Yeah.
I think we could just blur out the face.
Well, there is no face.
Nobody really sees sticking out his tongue.
Oh yeah, just.
But blur it out, and then everybody will think it's you.
Or just like badly Photoshop my face onto it.
It was double R toilet paper. Yes, we know. We saw that. We had to look to see that.
What was the moisture it was sticking to? Don't answer that question. Don't answer that question.
John Atfield's looking suave. It's just, you're all looking amazing. It's lovely to see that you're all dressed up this evening, and I am truly grateful. Truly grateful.
She really is truly grateful. Grateful for the photos that you sent.
Should we play You Bet Your Knife? Because there's 3 rounds.
Let's go 3 balls, then You Bet Your Knife.
7 balls. I've got 7 balls.
Okay, we'll do 7 balls, then we'll do the round 2 of You Bet Your Knife.
Okay, are you ready?
I am.
Ed Hurley.
Ed Hurley. So I'm calling Big Ed. He's Ed for Lula Hurley. Ed Hurley. Is he Edwin? Is he Edward? We don't know. He's Ed. Ed Hurley. You do have and not for the first time.
Agent Gordon Cole.
Agent Gordon Cole. Fix your hearts or die. Agent Gordon Falula Cole.
Dr. Jacoby.
Dr. Obi-Wan Jacoby. Of course, they've announced the cast of the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show to appear on Disney Plus.
I'm in it.
Didn't know that, did you? Some people are really going to believe that. Yeah. Obi-Wan Kenobi or Obi-Wan Jacoby. Dr. Jacoby. Dr. Falula Jacoby. Dr. Jacoby. Dr. Jacoby. Dr. Jacoby.
I'm playing the love interest.
Ooh. Of who? Darth Vader?
Of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. So, Ewan McGregor.
Yep, Silver Fox.
Is he? No, he's probably.
They had to put a stunt double in when I filmed with him.
Cock double.
Yeah.
Stunt cock.
Yeah. So I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi's love interest.
Have they not told you when it's just the porn parody that you're awkward spanking?
But he did like a good spanking, so yeah. Ewan McGregor liked a good spanking.
These are not the spankings you're looking for. Next ball.
Lucy Moran.
Lucy Falula Moran. Lucy Moran. Lucy Moran. Later married Andy Brennan. Lucy Moran. Lucy, also known as Lucy Lastic. Lucy Moran. You genuinely laughed at that.
Meals on Wheels.
You say males on wheels?
Yeah.
Meals on wheels. They're on wheels. They're meals. What does that mean? What does that make them? What does that make them? It makes them meals on wheels. 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 That's your 1 second. Meals on wheels.
Packard Sawmill.
It's a sawmill. It's run by the Packards. Owned by the Packards. It's Packard Sawmill. Fuck Fred Truax. I'm all right. Packard Sawmill. We don't see.
I'm stretching out my hip because my hip really hurts because Joe Foley gave me a punishment plank.
Punishment flank. Who are you going to call?
Oh, it's my turn. Gay roller disco. Males on wheels.
Males on wheels.
I'd go there. Sell the tickets. Operate the cloakroom. Take their money. Go through their bags.
Like Boy George used to do at the Blitz Club. That's him saying that. That's not me. I wasn't there.
Juliette Rose was.
Juliette Rose was, and
Snogging Nick Rhodes. I've not forgotten that.
Wow.
Juliette Rose.
Jealousy is not attractive, but my God, yes. I mean, Nick Rhodes. Again,
Wouldn't we
very
all?
much. David Sylvia and Nick Rhodes, very pretty men. Very pretty men. And the fact that Nick Rhodes still wears makeup is just impressive. It's impressive.
Pretty boys in makeup. Always got a soft spot. But before we play one more round of You Bet Your Knife.
Bet your knife.
The last ball in my 7-ball hand was Sheriff Truman.
He's a sheriff. He's a man. He's true. He's a sheriff. True man. Sheriff Truman. Sheriff Truman. Sheriff Truman.
Right.
And not unlike Mr. Gary Newman. Our friend's electric. Sheriff Truman.
I broke the safety goggles.
Jesus, we can't do it safely then. We're doing it anyway.
Danger.
Danger.
Right, okay, you show the words.
Okay, yes, so, yes, so let's get rid of that. So the secret word for this round is this.
Oh, I wish I knew what it was. It'd be great if somebody put it in the comments.
The secret word is that. Don't put it in the comments. That kind of defeats it. You just dropped the thing, haven't you?
Safety goggles.
Where are they? Oh, there they are.
I've got
Okay.
3 knives.
I've got a couple here as well. Right, okay.
And it's not normally like this. It's because it's a special occasion.
Regulars know it is always like this. Okay, so. Okay.
Oh, why not? That's not safe.
It's not safe, no.
Oh, how many am I betting?
No, you have to guess. You have to find which easy or hard.
Okay, so that's last time. This one was hard. I've got 3 knives left. Oh. Oh yeah!
You went for the same side, and this time it is the easy questions. The easy questions. Now, whether they're actually easy, I mean, I only kind of realised I had to come up with new questions today. So Okay, so easy questions. Question number 1. This is an easy question. This is an easy question.
Ruby Wednesday's trying to, and Shell and Pete, and they're all trying to get me to say bad words.
What is the name of the female protagonist of George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead? This is an easy question.
Barbara.
It is Barbara, yes.
Didn't bet it.
Oh, shit.
I bet all of them. How many have I got down there?
5.
Okay, I bet 5,
We
which
fucked
means
it
I
up.
get 5 back. If I get them all back.
Okay, so you bet 5 and you get 5 back. Okay, right, okay. But you can gamble those 5 on a bonus.
I'm going to take the bonus.
You're going to gamble, okay. Okay, you're gambling this 5. What does the A in George A. Romero stand for? It's multiple choice.
Okay.
Is it George Aaron Romero? Is it George Andrew Romero? Or is it George Alonso Romero?
I think King Kong and Godzilla could help with this. Wasn't one of the mystery words. Alonso.
No. So
Andrew.
It's Aaron, Andrew, or Alonso.
I am going to say. They're writing anal.
That's not the secret word. They're just being bad.
Pterodactyl.
No, that was the secret word in the. You really thought I haven't come up with you?
I am going to say. So what are my choices?
Aaron, Andrew, or Alonso.
Aaron, Andrew, or Alonso?
Aaron, Andrew, or Alonso.
Alonso, is that a real word?
With...
I'm going to say Aaron. Aaron.
The answer is Andrew. You lost again. Again, where's my thing? Where's my thing? My thing. It is a rubbish name, but I'm afraid that was the middle name of George A. Romero, who wrote and directed Night of the Living Dead. So that's it, isn't it? That's round 2. Hey. We could do all the questions if in round 3 if you like.
But I'm better at hitting you than I was the last time.
And the mystery word was
pterodactyl.
I thought maybe you'd gone
They were saying there was a lot of words, a lot of people saying anal. I don't know why they were saying anal.
Well, if we've learned one thing about the customer base for Twingo Live, it's that they are all about the anal.
Yeah, Annika's going no sugar rush for Rose tonight. Annika, have all of this. Look.
You can't bet. That's 2 bits you've eaten now, which you can't bet.
But you said I had 20 pieces to start with, and when we cut it up, we had 24 pieces.
That's 23. 24. Yes, so you can eat 4. You can eat 4 bits and still have 20.
So good.
I've forgotten that.
And John Atfield, bearing in mind he wants me to publicise his shop.
He's trying to get you to say.
He's trying to tell me that I suck at this game, which is unfortunate for somebody who wants me to publicise his shop, isn't it?
I think he's already publicised. If that is your real name, it is.
Right. Okay.
Unless you count, the middle name, Falula.
Patrick is here. I haven't seen you pop up all evening, Patrick.
George Anal Romero has a nice ring to it. Double joke. Patrick. Anal ring.
Oh. Is that a thing?
If you'd like it to be, and clearly many of our Twingoliers do. Let's go, Twingo.
I'm really, really, really hot.
I'll say you are.
Right, behave.
Beehive. And of course, later we've got the recorder to come, so there's still lots to look forward to.
Next time we have a break, we can have a conversation.
Okay.
Catherine Martell.
Catherine Martell, played, of course, by the wonderful Piper Laurie, who earlier in her career appeared in a film, a wonderful, incredible film with Mr. Paul Newman. You're a little bit too excited.
I always forget.
A film called The Hustler, where, of course, they immortalised the dance, the hustle, that goes just a little something like this. Do the hustle. Hi, bit.
I always forget that we're going to do the hustle, and then I get really excited by doing it.
I don't know if we're actually doing the hustle, but okay.
We haven't danced together since our wedding, apart from when we do the hustle here every Thursday. Although this has more grace than our first dance, because we were absolutely
cunted,
pissed as pissed
buggers. Let's ball. Next Twingo.
Nadine Hurley.
Nadine Falula Hurley. Nadine Hurley, the monocular one herself. Nadine Hurley. Nadine Hurley. Nadine Hurley likes a bit of hurly-burly. Her hair ain't straight. It's really curly.
Hurley.
Monkey's here.
She's a bit early.
Oh.
See? Rhyming, Ruby. I'm rhyming.
You alright, Monkey?
Okay. We've been singing at Monkey all day.
Monkey. She's going to run away. She's going to run away.
Chasing the cat. Oh,
that was a mistake.
Should I chase the cat? I tried to get the cat for you, but she was having none of it.
She's having none of it.
So we're going to go back to Twingo.
Shindits none of it. Shindits none of it.
Okay, so we've done Catherine Martell and we've done Nadine Hurley.
Who likes a bit of hurly-burly?
Carry on with James Hurley.
James, another Hurley, double Hurley. We've stereoed the Hurley. That's what we've done. James Falula Hurley, James Hurley. James was always cool. Maybe you should put a coat on. James Hurley, James Hurley, James Hurley. He ain't late, he's a little early.
He's a little burly.
He's somewhat burly.
Laura.
Some say he may be girly.
Laura Palmer.
Laura Palmer. Laura Palmer. Laura Palmer. Laura. She's having a Laura fun, isn't she? A Laura fun. Laura Palmer. Prom queen. Wrapped in plastic. Monkey. She's giving us the, you're drunk and loud, aren't you? Look.
Entering the town of Twin Peaks.
Entering the dragon. No. Entering the town of Twin Peaks. Entering the town of Twin Peaks. Just entering the town of Twin Peaks. I just watched myself do that and realised I shouldn't do that. Entering the town of Twin Peaks.
50 years old.
I know. But who's been practicing the recorder? Not the 50-year-old man, the 51-year-old woman.
My red recorder.
Oh, yeah.
I practiced loads today out by the canal.
Yes, you took it outside, apparently, to practice.
I sent Ruby a picture of me outside, because, you know, I was outside with the recorder practicing.
Okay.
Green butt skunk.
It's a skunk with a green butt. It's a green butt skunk. It's actually a fishing fly that we have given away as prizes. It's pointy, sharpy, pointy, hooky, but it's a fishing fly known as a green butt skunk. Cross it, dab it, you know.
And you had that green rash on your butt, but you got rid of that with that cream.
That was due to my getting too close to a skunk. So what are the odds?
Do you get skunks in this country?
No.
What's that?
It's a skunk.
It's a bird in a tree.
That's the hallway.
Bird is a bird in a tree.
It's like the bathroom door is the best.
No, it's a bird in a tree.
I mean, maybe the fox is on the wall.
Stop it, you're ruining it.
Bird in a tree. Not Bird on a Wire, which I think is a Leonard Cohen song, and a film with Goldie Hawn in it. Bird on a Wire. Maybe Mel Gibson, the famous anti-Semite. What an arsehole he is.
Just in time for Easter.
Justin who? Timberlake. Okay.
Simply fish.
Just fish. We don't know what kind of fish. Halibut, bream. We don't know. We don't know. Mackerel. I don't know. We don't know. We just don't know. Poached salmon. Poached salmon in a white wine sauce. Helen Shapiro. We don't know. Just fish.
I have a question for you. Right. Which fish have I gutted most of? Halibut, cod, or salmon? Which fish have I gutted most?
Now,
halibut,
I see cod, salmon or cod. Now, because for a great part of Rose's chef career, she was a chef at the House of Commons. I think you lean towards salmon because you think, oh, they love the salmon, I'm going to go halibut.
Interesting.
I'm just going to go wild card because I think that I don't really know what kind of fish those assholes
are you willing to bet those 5 squares of chocolate?
That's not the game. What are you? Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll bet 2 of them.
Okay.
2 of them.
On
that it's
halibut.
Halibut, yes.
You're wrong.
What was it?
It's salmon.
It was salmon.
Because not only do you have the roasted salmon, which you would have warm, you have poached salmon, which is cold. You have half sides of salmon that you would cure.
Poached salmon in a white wine sauce and Helen Shapiro.
And halibuts are enormous. So
are they as big as cods?
Oh, they're bigger.
Because I thought cods were massive.
Cods are big, but halibuts are huge.
I did not know that.
And so, yeah, you were wrong.
I was wrong. She won back 2 pieces. Look at that.
Look at that.
Changing the rules as we go.
Oh, look. People are giving us their scores because we've not asked them.
That means they're asking each other.
So Jen's on 13, John's on 8, Graham's on 12, Maya's on 15. John's on 10, Rosa's on 15, Annika's on 14, Wendy's on 13, Paul's on 14.
Patrick 15, Simon has 13, unlucky for some.
Oliver's on 14, Patrick's on 15, Simon has 13, Rupert has 12. Fluffy and JJ are on 15 and 9. Pete Python,
it's not his name.
17.
Hong Kong.
Abby's on 14. Joe Gilliver's on 11. And Shell is on 18. Shane is on 13. Will is on 16. What?
Will's on 16. He's babbing it uptown.
Amanda and Andy are on 12 and 14. Melissa's on 16. Jo Foley has no idea what she's on. She thinks it might be 17, or maybe a ghost maybe marked out some of them.
She's probably a little bit nervous. The lights went out. There was some kind of incident. Something moved. Poltergeist. I don't know.
Juliet's on 11. Hale's on 17. Cher's only on 17 because she's too drunk to count. So, yeah. Wow. There's a lot happening tonight. But we did promise you a mega game of Twingo, and we're getting a mega game of Twingo. Stephen's on 13.
There's 3 people on 13. Interesting, Stephen. Lucky for some. It's going to be unlucky for at least one of you.
Kate's on 17.
Because there's 4 winners.
Zoe's on 16 and 15. And John Hatfield's on 8. And I wonder, John, whether or not you're maybe you missed some. Because 8 seems remarkably low.
How low can you go?
But maybe what's left is all for you.
It's all for you, Damien. It's all for you. Jim.
Right. So I won back some chocolate, which is amazing.
Even though that was not really in the rules of the game, but yes, I let it happen.
Amanda tells us that Andy went to IKEA in Brent Cross to get a new bathroom cabinet, and he was cabinet uptown.
Hey, but it's not been called.
It's not been called. You tried to trick me.
You Amanda. trickster. You twist and turn like a twisty-turny thing. You're a weedy pigeon, and you can call me Susan if it isn't so.
Snake Fervor on 14. So we're all in the teams very much. There's a few bits of witchcraftery going on, but we have lots of Twingo to go.
Joe's going to have to tell the story to Abby now.
But one day, Jo Foley will tell her story and raise money for charity.
And we'll dramatise it.
While doing so. You're not going to give that story away for nothing.
No, because that would be foolish.
I think that perhaps it ought to have charitable status attached.
Yeah, it's a good story. It's a really, Abby, it's worth.
Also, never tell Rose anything. I believe you didn't invoke the secret code.
He didn't say.
So if it
You didn't say it was a secret.
So if it wasn't announced as a secret, then I am
free to spread.
And I didn't tell him. You told him, not me. I just said, Joe, say that again so Lush can hear you. And you did. So who's really to blame?
It's a good story. You could dine out on that story. That's a good story.
Stephen O'Brien used the interval to Google the Jack Nance video.
You see, we didn't tell you to do that, did we, Stephen?
No, Ruby Wednesday sent it to you.
Yes, he did.
So
and Annika sent me a still from it.
So, John Atfield has said, following some research, it turns out he's now on 10.
What did he think he was on?
8.
Research from Gin, I'm guessing.
Joe Foley's threatening me with a 5-hour plank. We might have another power cut, and then what will happen?
Darkness.
Joe Foley.
You just lean forward and you just say, now it's dark.
Yeah, we're not doing. Yeah, right.
Falling.
Okay. Twingo.
Twingo.
That's what the kids do.
It's not what
in
they
the
do.
videos.
No, it isn't. You've seen the rap singers. You've seen them, haven't you? You've seen them. The rap singers.
After this, we can talk about the.
Then after this, we can do the recorder. Okay.
He is Bob.
He is Bob. Just those 3 words, nothing more. There are other ones that you could get confused with. Just he is Bob. He is Bob, eager for fun. He wears a smile. Everybody run. He is Bob.
Richard Tremaine.
Richard Dick. How long have you been seeing this Dick? Richard Falula Tremaine. Richard Tremaine. Can I say, I don't know if I'm allowed to announce this. It's not really an announcement. It's a kind of hint that next year, among other things, that's all I'm saying as far as that's concerned, among other things, there will be staged the biggest game of Twingo we've ever staged. And it won't be online. Just going to leave you with that bit of mystery there.
God.
There are plans. There are so many more plans that I'm not going to mention. But within those plans that I'm not going to mention is the plan to stage a big live, actually in the flesh, game of Twingo. Oh yeah. I just thought I would. Well, if you're going to change the rules of the game and gamble chocolate off me.
Okay, 2 balls Twingo, and then we talk about the red thing. Black Yukon Sucker Punch.
Black Yukon Sucker Punch. Black Yukon Sucker Punch. Black Yukon Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch. Black Yukon Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch. Black Yukon Sucker Punch. Is there gin in a Black Yukon Sucker Punch? We'll never know.
We will know because I wrote the recipe for the Black Yukon Sucker Punch that's in the Twin Peaks cookbook.
And is there gin?
No.
No. What is it?
Something else.
Something Falula else.
Lindsay phoned me one morning and said, "Could you come up with a recipe for this?" And I went, "Yeah, give me an hour." And I did. So it's in the book. It's mine. It says by the double R cup. It's not the double R cup. It's me. One more ball before the thing. Don't let them rattle you.
Don't let them rattle your coop. The chickens don't like it. Looking at you, Simon. Don't let them rattle your coop. Don't let them rattle your coop. Cross it, dab it, or you know. Let's use that hand because then it's like a t-shirt. You know.
That's my dodgy nail.
Okay, so the recorder.
Yeah.
So you've been practicing the recorder, and it's the what is it? It's the Imperial Death March.
Imperial Death March.
From Star Wars.
Yep.
The recorder and the music was bought by Sean Magic Mooney For should I leave? Should I?
So for my 51st birthday, Sean Magic Mooney, the closest human being I have to a big brother, bought me a recorder and a book of music.
Actual music.
And the joke being that most presents, not all presents, most presents that people give me that aren't on the list end up in some kind of raffle situation.
Or regifted. Not this one.
This wasn't. This was unwrapped, blowed on, and I started to write in the margins. So
Notations.
So that I would remember the code.
Okay. Right.
So today.
So should we?
So today, no, you can stay there because I think it works better with an audience.
Okay.
So today I went outside to practice, and I sent Ruby a picture of me outside.
Yes. Okay.
And I was practicing, and people were gathering. There was a few people gathering.
Were they laughing?
No, they were. You couldn't tell what they were doing because they had masks on. But there was people gathering, and it turned out they weren't looking at me, but there was 15 geese coming along the canal. And this was there was a geese, I swear to God.
What's the collective noun of a goose? Geese?
One of the geese.
Gaggle.
One of the geese was wearing a leather jacket. I swear to God, it was like a biker gang of geese heading towards the sound of the recorder. And the head goose in the leather jacket, and he probably had a flick knife. I didn't see the flick knife.
Obviously, yes.
He took the recorder, snatched it out of my cold hands because I was practicing outside.
And it was a little.
He snatched it from me and flew to the other side of the canal, and I've lost the recorder.
So what you're saying is you're not going to be playing the recorder because a goose stole your recorder.
I was practicing for tonight's star performance, and a goose stole my recorder.
Well, I suppose we better get back to Twingo.
Bowie top trumps.
Bowie top trumps. That's
genuinely.
Genuinely. You're really going to say genuinely and then follow that with more of that story.
I have been practicing. A video had been made.
What does a goose want with a recorder?
For the nest. Who doesn't want to have music in their home space? Goose.
Who?
Who doesn't want the sound of music?
So you're saying is he going to play the recorder, or are we going to be laying here at night and the wind will blow along the canal and we'll just hear the plaintive tones of a recorder going?
Yes, I don't have the recorder anymore. So there's that. But there is a video that exists on the internet that Ruby Wednesday and Sean Mooney have, and what they choose to do with it is entirely their own.
I think they've both deleted that purely in horror. Come on then, Bowie top trumps. Oh, wait a minute, where are my Bowie top trumps? Right.
Bowie rating 47.
Bowie rating 82.
I've got Theo Jones.
I've got the Thin White Duke. Why is that on the top? You won that off me. That was a mistake, wasn't it?
I've got them upside down. I haven't turned them up the other way.
We have Bowie rating 71.
Oh, Bowie rating 79.
What have you got?
I have Berlin Bowie.
I have Cracked Actor. Crack, baby, crack. Show me you're real. One more.
Pop Sensation 27.
Pop Sensation 18.
Oh, I've got Meta Boy.
I've got Nathan Adler. Meta Boy.
That's
from the next day. And the next day, and the next, and another day. Here I am. Not quite dying.
You can come and see Benjamin Lush and Ruby Wednesday, if they manage to behave, at Wilton's Music Hall this July for Ashes to Ashes, the Cabaret versus Cancer Bowie tribute show. Sean Magic Mooney is the technical director.
Will you be playing Bowie on the recorder?
No, we'll never talk of that again. And yeah, Sean Magic Mooney is the technical director. Louise Holland and Karen Bell are our stage managers. Myself and Abby will be front of house, and you and Ruby and other amazing talents, including Joe Foley, will be on stage in a group setting with a real live audience.
Actual audience. And let me just tell you, just because Wilton Music Hall is old, and it's an old, amazing music hall, it's not haunted, so you don't have to worry.
Yeah, so you'll be fine,
Don't
Joe.
have to worry.
So yeah, that's in July. Tickets are on sale, and we are keeping everything that we have crossed for a live performance in July. Two nights.
I mean, yes, I've missed being on stage, hugely missed being on stage. But on top of missed being on stage, I've missed being on stage at the Double R Club. But on top of being on stage at the Double R Club, I have missed being on stage singing David Bowie songs. And it's an amazing cast. It's the thing. It's going to be, just fingers with the thing.
Right, okay. Back to Twingo, because that's why we're here.
That's apparently why we're here. What time is it? What day is it?
Oh, the phone's ringing. Is this Sean Mooney?
I think the phone's ringing. Who's ringing us now?
Oh, it's Ruby Wednesday. Ruby Wednesday.
Right. Good. I mean, Ruby clearly just wants to prolong the game of Twingo.
I don't have the recorder. The goose stole it.
Stole it.
Stole it. It's gone. I'm hanging up on you. Love you. Bye, 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 bye. I've hung up on my only child from the cabaret community. Ruby Wednesday, hung up on you. How did you even get her home phone number?
Is it fun? Fun, and it is a fun number. Oh. So, Ruby, what phone to say what? That they didn't believe you?
Ruby phoned up to say, play the fucking recorder. I don't have the recorder. The goose stole it. We're playing Twingo. We're here for Twingo. We're here for Twingo.
We're here for Twingo, apparently. I'm sorry, Ruby. I'm sorry. I'm disappointed too.
I can't even remember. No, maybe when you're, stop. I'm not going to give in to peer pressure. I'm a 51-year-old woman, and I can say the recorder was stolen, and that's that.
I mean, maybe in the days to come we can steal it off the goose. Can we do that?
Maybe we can try and steal it back.
Okay.
We're going to play Twingo.
Twingo, because that's why we're here. So
let's get our pencils, our dabbers, or our dabbers, or our imaginators ready to do the dictaphone.
Dictaphone. Can I use your dictaphone? No. Use your hands to dial like everybody else. Dictaphone. Dictaphone. Dictaphone.
Julie Cruz.
Julie Cruz. She sang the theme tune, appeared in the show on numerous occasions. Not to be confused with Julie Cruz Ship, who's a dangerous individual, should be reported to the police whenever spotted. No, Julie Cruz, who thinks about her dogs when she sings. Amazing. The amazing Julie Cruz.
The one-armed man.
The one-armed man. The one-armed man, played by the wonderful Mr. Al Strobel, who's had both of his jabs now.
Yes.
Awesomeness. The one-armed man.
Killer Bob.
Killer Bob. Who was it what done the murder? I'm going to go out on a limb and say it was the guy called Killer Bob. Killer Bob. Killer Bob.
Get your glasses ready for the log lady.
Ladies, gentlemen, and those unconstrained by the ridiculous nature of gender, I give you the log lady. Chink.
Perhaps one of the nicest ladies we have ever met.
She was absolutely fucking lovely.
With Twingo.
Yes.
Her and Jen Ryan, best women ever met in relation to Twin Peaks. And Charlotte Stewart.
Truth is the truth.
Yeah, that would be my top Twin Peaks women meeting shenanigans.
Cheryl Lee was nice.
Cheryl Lee was nice.
She was lovely.
But yeah, log lady, absolutely the best ever.
Log lady, cross her off, dab her.
Don't do that to her.
Don't
she
do
was
that
a
to
lovely
her.
lady.
Lovely, just put to the paper though, right up to the elbow bone.
Smoked cheese pig.
Smoked cheese pig. Smoked cheese pig.
Diary.
Simply diary, not dairy. Vegans beware. Diary. Write it in your diary. Dear diary, today I learned something.
Ah, and you know what you could get? Where you could get a diary? At Big Ed's gas farm.
Do they sell diaries? Big Ed's gas farm. It's a gas farm. It's owned by Big Ed Hurley. That's why it's known as Big Ed's gas farm. I'm going to go out of a limb and say that's why. Big Ed's gas farm.
Angelo Badalamenti.
He wrote the theme tune. He played the theme tune. He is, of course, Angelo Badalamenti. It was his birthday only the other day. And David Itch wished him a happy birthday on his weather forecast.
And Paul is angry because he didn't get Charlotte to sign his Tremors DVD. I'm sure if you got in touch with Charlotte on Facebook, she may well fulfill that dream of yours because she is a gloriously lovely woman.
She is lovely. Tremors is good too. You must have seen Tremors. Oh, we've got to track down Tremors. She never seen Tremors.
The end bit of it when they're all sitting on top of a van.
You've never seen Tremors?
No.
See, I thought I'd seen it with you. No. Kevin Bacon. It's a corker. It's a good one. He's a good one. He's Tremories.
It's Twingo.
Right. Mexican wave.
Doesn't work when I'm not in charge.
Nothing does.
Madeline Ferguson.
Madeline Ferguson hates those glasses. She's going back to Missoula, Montana. Madeline Ferguson.
One-eyed Jack.
One-eyed Jack. It's a brothel. It's a bar. It's a gambling emporium. It's one-eyed Jack's. Jack with one eye.
Creamed corn.
Cream corn. Lot of good that PhD did me. Stuck. Grocery store security. Creamed corn.
White partridge or that creamed corn?
No. Is there cream in it? I've asked you this before.
I also like sweet corn fritters. And I like sweet corn with butter.
You see, the one time I had sweet corn, someone said, you're going to love sweet corn. It's great. Put butter on it, boof. This business. And I went, ended up just sucking off the butter.
I look absolutely tiny.
I think it's because I was forward. I look giant when I'm forward, but I'm cutting. But when we're standing together, you're just, there you go. Your head looks enormous now, though.
Get to the back row where you belong. Hip, Joe. Donna Hayward.
Donna Falula Hayward. Donna Hayward. If anyone would, Donna Hayward would. Hayward would. Like Edward Woodward. Christ. Donna Hayward. Donna Madonna. There's always manana. Donna Hayward.
He is wrong. He can't ask for your soul. I can take his.
He is wrong. He can't ask for your soul. I will take his.
Silver Fox, handsome man. It's Bobby Briggs.
Bobby killed a guy. Bobby Briggs. Bobby Falula Briggs. Bobby Briggs. Bobby Briggs. Bobby Briggs. Briggs. Bobby Briggs. Bobby Briggs. Bobby Briggs. Briggs. Bobby Briggs.
Patrick, behave yourself. Black Lodge.
We've had Black Yukon Sucker Punch. Now we have Black Lodge. Maybe that's what they drink in the Black Lodge. We don't know. Black Lodge.
Black Lodge. Jerry Horn.
Jerry Horn. I think the last of the horns to be read. Jerry Falula Horn. That I am not your foot. Is that mother's hat? Jerry Horn. At what point do we play the final round of You Bet Your Knife?
Oh, let's do it. I'm going to read this ball.
Okay.
Josie Packard.
What a knob she turned out to be. Josie Packard. And we're going to play the third and final round.
And you're going to show the secret word.
I am indeed. The third and final round of You Bet Your Knife. And the secret word for this round of You Bet Your Knife is... If Rose accidentally says that word during this round, then she will win extra bits of chocolate. Okay, so first things first. Mix these up, mix these down. Don't tell her what it is. Don't tell her what it is. Okay, right. Okay, right. Right. Okay, so. Ow! Knuckle. Ow. You went for the easy again. Easy good. Let's not come up yet. Okay, so. Now again, easy, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if you know this. You could very well know this, but how much are you going to gamble on this easy question?
10.
Wowza. She's going for the big guns. 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so.
Did not drop that chocolate.
Now, Grease is one of your all-time favourite films, of
Oh,
course.
no!
What?
I'm not good with names.
No, you have to be good with names.
Okay.
It's not about names. In Grease, Stockard Channing as Rizzo shot the scene where she sings, Elvis, Elvis, let me be, keep that pelvis far from me, on August the 16th, 1977. Why is that date spookily relevant?
Because it's when Elvis was born. Died. It's when Elvis died.
You need to choose one or the other.
It's when Elvis... No, Elvis died when I was at school. Born. Elvis was born on that date.
Elvis died on that date. So, I mean, so you lose all of those, but you can gamble for 5 of them back. I'm going to decide, because we're making this shit up as we go along.
Elvis died. I was at school when Elvis died. People came in and went, Elvis has died.
Are you not in school in August?
Yeah, but you're not. No, but I am. Oh.
You get 5 back, and we can ask the other questions because this is the last round, so we can ask them all. Let's ask them all. Okay.
Let's wonder whether or not people have maybe told me any secret words. That would help get some chocolate back. Okay.
What does the sign read behind Sandy and Danny as they dance while the floor rocks back and forth in the fun house?
Oh,
you should know this.
Shake. It's not Shake Shack.
It is Shake Shack. You get 5 pieces back.
Like the burgers.
Exactly like the burgers. Okay. So should we just do the rest of the questions? Yeah. Okay. So the hard questions. Our first date was to see Reservoir Dogs at the cinema. In the film, each of the thieves are given code names that are colours, one of which is better known as a hair colour. So each of the thieves' colour code name, one of which is known as a hair colour. Can you name 3 of the 5 colours?
Mr. Black, Mr. Brown, and Mr. Blonde. No, white.
I'm going to have
white,
to...
Blonde.
So you're going to go...
But Ruby Wednesday has blue hair. So Mr. Blue.
Better known as it.
Black, brown.
Think of the film. Mr. This, Mr. That.
We haven't seen that film in years.
No, we haven't. And the last time we saw it, it was like... Yeah.
Black and brown, definitely.
Definitely.
White. Oh, what I'm thinking is interesting is why nobody's fucking helping.
They've all gone to make a cup of tea. Think of who... Mister. Three answers out of the 5.
Brown, black, and white.
Brown is correct. White is correct. Black is not correct. There's no Mr. Black. There was a Mr. White, Mr. Orange, Mr. Blonde, Mr. Pink.
Mr. Blonde. Who was Mr. Blonde?
Michael Madsen. Nutcase. Cut off the ear. So white, orange, blonde, pink, blue, brown.
Orange and pink. You're so very well shouting orange and pink now.
Okay, so I'll give you the chance to win.
Oh, I was just going to take the
3 more.
Okay.
Which of those coloured characters ended up with the diamonds at the end? Ran off with the diamonds. Everyone gets shot. He comes out, runs away with a bag of diamonds. Which colour?
Who was what? Tell me who was each colour.
No.
What are all the colours?
White, orange, blonde, pink, blue, brown.
I think Mr. Brown.
I think Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown was the old guy. Did he get all the diamonds?
Think about the guy coming out from under at the very end of the film. Everyone gets shot, right? Someone comes out from under the slope that what's his name, who's also in Twin Peaks season 3, is lying on flooded. Someone comes out from
Blue.
under there. He's not Mr. Blue. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think Quentin Tarantino is Mr. Blue. I think again. I'm not.
Quentin Tarantino was white.
Well, anyway, it's none of them. There you go. That's narrowed it down. So is it white, orange, blonde, pink, blue, or brown?
Mr. Blonde. Mr. Blonde.
I've already told you, Mr. Blonde's the guy that cut off the ear.
Okay, it's not him. And who's left?
I've got white, orange, blonde, pink, blue, brown.
Mr. White. Mr. White.
It's not Mr. White. It's Mr. Pink. So you've got to give me 3 pieces. We're going to get through this.
We finished it.
We've got one more of hard and one more of easy. Okay, so we're back on the easy questions. You should know this. If you don't, I mean, it reflects badly on you. What did you write in the first... How many are you going to gamble, by the way?
I'm going to gamble.
What did you write in the... You know what the question is. What did you write in the first book you ever gave me? It was a Calvin and Hobbes book. What did you write? It was, but I could remember it. I went and checked which book it was, but I remembered word for word what you wrote.
Does that mean I'm really unromantic?
Yes, I'm going to say yes.
It went something like bang, bang.
A gist I will take. There's a colour and a comestible involved. A colour and a foodstuff in the rest of the sentence. Bang, bang went the colour, foodstuff, man.
Shit, I can't remember, Luke.
I'm shocked.
Oh, God, I can remember that it started bang, bang, went the... But I can't...
Colour, foodstuff, man. It was bang, bang went the green cheese man. She wrote in my book. To this day, I don't know what it means. So how many did you...
All of them.
Okay, so
I'm
bonus...
the most unromantic wife.
Well, you get to keep one. You can gamble for the...
Gamble one.
Gamble one for the bonus question. You still there?
You wanted us to go on all night. This is your fault.
Which Calvin and Hobbes book was it?
Oh,
was it?
No.
Multiple choice. Was it Scientific Progress Goes Boink or
It
Yukon Ho?
was Yukon Ho.
It was Yukon Ho, which means you get 2 squares back. Let's give you those 2 squares back. Yeah, okay, let's put that there. Okay, we've got one question left, which is the hard question that remains. I don't think it's that hard, actually. I don't know. In Blue Velvet, David Lynch's Blue Velvet, remember why we're here, Twin Peaks bingo. In David Lynch's Blue Velvet, which of these places does not feature? Does not feature in Blue Velvet? A, Deep River Apartments. B, Arlene's Restaurant. C, The Slow Club. D, The Green Man.
I'm going to say The Green Man.
It is The Green Man!
I want all the chocolate!
The Green Man, you didn't say how much you were going to bet.
I had nothing left.
The Green Man is the pub in the Wicker Man. Do you want to gamble for even more chocolate? I'll go and get you more chocolate.
But then we have to get back to Twingo.
This is the last question. Detective in Blue Velvet, Detective Williams' partner, Tom Gordon, is known to Jeffrey early on by a colour-based code name. Oh, linking to the Reservoir Dogs. A colour-based code name. What is that code name? What does he call him? The Something Man. It's a colour. The Something Man. It's about the jacket he wears. The Something Man. The Something Man. What's his name?
No hints.
Well, it's a colour. The Something Man. It's the jacket he wears. It's the jacket he's wearing when he dies. At the end. No. It's brighter than that.
Yellow.
It is the Yellow Man. Jesus Christ on a bike. We got through it. We can go back to Twingo now. It's okay.
You asked for this.
Did they? What they asked for was recorder. And you go giving it away to a passing panicky goose. Panicky goose, panicky goose, panicky goose. Panicky goose. Okay, let's do this now.
Twingo, we're in the final.
We're in the final hurlo.
You wanted a longer game. Have some more drinks.
I think a lot of them didn't want that.
The people who mattered wanted a longer.
We'll be doing this for a year.
Remember, save the pine weasel.
Save the pine weasel. They'll kick it into the corner of the net and you dive to save the pine weasel.
Ah, Leland Palmer.
I did not kill anybody. Leland Palmer.
Jennifer Lynch.
She wrote that secret diary. Daughter of David, Jennifer Lynch, film director in her own right or wrong.
Twin Peaks High.
Twin Peaks High School, where in the corridors they do this, and then they moonwalk like this, and then back the other way, trying not to knock over the heart. Twin Peaks High School.
Pierre Tremont.
Pierre Tremont. Pierre Tremont.
Ooh, it might be raining in the White Lodge.
Is it a gazebo? Is there a plastic crystal? We don't know. It's the White Lodge. We've had the Black Lodge, now we have the White Lodge.
Harley's Hog.
Not his unit, his motorcycle, his Harley Davidson, Hurley's Hog. Where they planted the drugs, like they were invaginating.
Ceiling fan.
Ceiling fan, ceiling fan, ceiling fan, make me a better man. Ceiling fan, have a flan out of a can. Ceiling fan.
Log.
Simply log. Log.
Agent Cooper.
Agent Falula Cooper. Agent Cooper. Agent Cooper. He saw Audrey in a stupor. What? We're back with the tension zone. We started in a tension zone. We will end in a tension zone. We're in the tension zone, which means we are very, very close to the end of the game. Thank Christ, I hear you cry. As we say, wait for it, wait for it. Hair's getting very long. Need the horse brushed up. Like a hip hay, I believe it's pronounced. Got a bit of the old mullet.
Ponytail.
Have a rat tail, couldn't I?
Leo Johnson.
Leo Falula Johnson. Leo Johnson ponytail. Leo, this is where we live, Shelley. Leo Johnson. What an arsehole. Leo Johnson.
I have pinned your comment, John, which is the link to the red bubble shop.
The Twingo t-shirts. They're so cool. They are so good.
So John in Manchester wants me to say a certain word, and I will if you buy.
Is it colonoscopy?
If you say if you buy another five raffle tickets, John, I will say colonoscopy.
Because that was the secret word.
Oh, it's too late.
Too late.
I've got no chocolate. I've got all the chocolate.
She's got all the chocolate. It's too late. That was the word though. Colonoscopy.
Rosa, I don't know why you're only at 5 because there's not enough balls left for you to get 20
I just think Rosa's maybe like heroically drunk, and that is admirable, and I salute you.
Right, we are in the tension zone. There is no doubt about it. And there are 9 balls left.
7, 8, 9 balls.
9 balls.
9 balls.
The Book House Boys.
The Book House Boys. Run the finger down the face for the Book House Boys. They're the house, the book, the boys. It's the Book House Boys. That's the reason.
Major Briggs.
Is he like lackadaisical, nonchalant when it comes to the Briggsing? No. There's no skimping on the Briggsing. For Lula Briggs, Major Briggs.
Twingo.
We have a Twingo from Will Babb.
From Will Babb.
Will Babb. We have our first Twingo. Remember, there are 4 winners because she said so.
Oh, because my fingers hurt. 4 winners. I was going to say something and I forgot.
You get back in the zone. You'll hit. You'll know. Okay, so that was.
I don't. Let me just see whether or not that one that.
What?
Yeah,
just stretch it out.
Bridget has asked a question, and I think the answer is no.
What is the question?
Has that word been called? And I'm going
Where
to say
is she?
no.
No, Bridget, it has not.
One Twingo, 4 to go, 3 to go. Double R Diner.
Double R Diner, place where pies go when they die. Double R Diner, Double R Diner, Double R Diner. Does that get you into the winners inclusion? Do we have anything else to announce that we haven't done yet?
Oh yes, we do. Oh, we have a big one. We have a big one.
Which is
the new book from Benjamin Loosh.
Yes. So we'll be taking
Twingo from Joe Foley. Holy moly, Joe Foley.
Holy moly, Joe Foley. Yes. I will be compiling all of the songs that I've rewritten during our year of Twingo into a book which I will call A Murder of Songs. You can pre-order this book, and there will be special editions of this book that will come with a kazoo that you can play along with.
An actual kazoo.
Because we compiled all the songs I'd rewritten, and there's fucking loads of them. So yeah, it's going to be like a small book of songs called A Murder of Songs. It will include the one I wrote but never performed.
The Lost Song. Available on the Double R Club Big Cartel page. You can pre-order now. And there's the regular version, which is just the book.
It's just the book.
Or there's the VIP version, which comes with kazoo, some badges, postcards, and will be signed by somebody called Mr. Benjamin Loosh.
Never heard of him. Yes, A Murder of Songs, or Songs in the Key of COVID. Murder of Songs will be coming your way if you want it.
So that's available on the Double R Big Cartel page. So we have Will in first place. We have Joe Foley in second place.
2 more winners.
Who's going to be third?
2 more winners.
When I say the word coffee.
Simply coffee. Coffee. Even a bad cup of coffee is better than no coffee at all. Coffee.
Maya is saying there's a lack of kazoo, but you did the kazoo earlier.
I did the kazoo. Did you miss it?
So, one more bowl. Agent Rosenfield.
Fuck Gene Kelly, motherfucker. Bridget, this is the one you were waiting for. Is this put you in the winner's enclosure? Fuck Gene Kelly, motherfucker, for Agent Rosenfield. Wonderful and late and the great Mr. Miguel Ferrer. Okay.
Oh, COVID expansion pack. First time out tonight. It's Harold Smith.
Scratchy McScratchface. Harold, j'ai une âme solitaire for Lula Smith. Harold Smith, clawing at the face. Harold Smith.
Sean Mooney is calling Twingo.
Surely not. There's been some terrible error, some mistake.
We have Jen, we have Sean, and we have
Jen.
Oh.
We have Will, we have Joe.
We have Sean, and now we have Kate Ross.
Kate Ross. Okay, so that's 4 winners. We've got
That's
4 winners. Now.
I'm taking screenshots.
Which means we've taken screenshots, which means Rose will go away. She knows which cards you have. She can go and check to see if you've all called Twingo correctly. If you have called fraudulently, everyone in the comments below will be allowed to call you an imbecile, and we will play on until we have those 4 winners. But in the meantime, you have to go and check them.
I'm going to go and check.
Go and check them. Go and check them. Check them. At which point, I take the opportunity to try and flog to you a few of the books what I have written. And a new book still to come. Yes, we have my collection of short stories based around the theme of technology called The Invention of Mother. We have my 3 disturbing ghost stories that comes complete with a CD of disturbing soundscapes recorded at Britain's most haunted castle. Maybe not one for you, Joe, I don't know. We have my fairy tale, The Menagerie, illustrated by the wonderful and the lavishly tooled...
It's a monkey!
Not monkey, but... Mr. John Adfield. Let me get you a picture. Don't know where you put your phone. Okay. We may be here sometime. Lovely illustrations in The Menagerie, a fairy tale there. We have my full-length novel, The 35 Timely and Untimely Deaths of Cumberland County. Now, I spoke about this book on a podcast that's coming out in a week or so. It's a regular podcast called... Slouching Towards Masculinity is the podcast of Mr. Philip Bedwell, and I speak at some length about this book in that podcast, guaranteed to break the ice of parties. We have the poetry books, the Voices from the Red Velvet Elsewhere, Further Voices from the Red Velvet Elsewhere, Postcards from Twin Peaks. But before I read from one of those, I'm going to read to you a new poem. Now, about 2 weeks ago now, I wrote this because of something that happened in the news, and I forgot to print it out and read it. Now, about 2 weeks ago, the Pope, you know the Pope, that fella, crazy guy. About 2 weeks ago now, he said that Catholic priests could not bless the marriage of a same-sex couple because if they did, they would be blessing sin. Which means that the Catholic Church are reverting to that love the sinner, hate the sin horse shit. Now, you can believe what you like. I don't care what your religious belief is. Truly, if it makes you happy, good for you. Go for it. Be that thing. But if you start to harm and infringe upon the rights of people, I think you can go and fuck yourself. So basically, I've written this poem in response to the Pope's edict. Everyone thinks he's a nice Pope. He's the Pope. He can't be that good. You know, if you go to the Vatican and you go to the loo, where's the loo? It's down that corridor. On that corridor, they have a Titian, an actual Titian painting. It's priceless, and it's on the way to the fucking toilet. They have too much money, these people, because they rejected many hundreds of years ago, and I'm getting into something that's covered in The Name of the Rose, a book that I gave to Patrick. They rejected the poverty of the church, which makes a lot of sense, because Jesus wasn't big on the gold and the jewels, but keep it light. So yes, and not many people know this, but the Pope has many titles. One of them is the Bishop of Rome. And so this poem is called, in a reference to an obscure Monty Python sketch, The Bishop. Bishop of Rome, Bishop of Rome, kneel before queers and give up thy throne. Let them march o'er thee, O thou Bishop of Rome. Feel the crack and the crunch of occipital bone. Never seen, never heard, all the women thou have harmed. Papal prohibitions, thy prurient charms. Let them trample regalia, thy vestments contorted, for all the sin thou hast heaped on the rightly aborted. Anointing thy children in rapturous sperm, not God's chosen mouthpiece, but the world's tapeworm. Bishop of Rome, oh, renounce thy term. Denounce thy misdeeds, O thou pustulant germ. And if you're watching this and you're Catholic, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry if you're offended. I'm just sorry if you're Catholic, because if you're Catholic, you know, he makes it very difficult not to be an arsehole. Not all Catholics are, but he makes it difficult not to be. Okay.
Before you read the next ball,
yes,
can I just say?
You can.
You need to call another ball because our first place, Will Bab, has admitted that the word he uses is that yeah, basically he slip of the finger.
We've all been there, right, Will?
And Will said everybody's calling Will an imbecile. Will was fraudulent. So Will says slipped finger, drunk finger, embassy meal,
embassy meal.
Big
embassy meal. Everyone knows you get Ferrero Rocher with an embassy meal. Okay, so I've picked a ball, and I'm going to call the ball.
Yeah, and get on it because whoever's going to, this is going to be a
Deputy Hawk. Deputy Hawk. I'm calling Deputy Hawk. Do we have a winner on Deputy Hawk? We may do, we may not do, but we have an imbecile in Will.
Oh, imbecile.
I'll call another ball if I have to.
No,
What's going on here?
There'll be another one.
Is that a thing? No?
Save the Pine Weasel was called.
It was called, yes. What do we... It was slipping. So do we have a winner on that? No. Deputy Hawk? No? Okay, I'll call another. I'm going to call the one I want to call.
Solo twingoing.
I'm calling this one because I want to call this one.
Oh.
Jacques Cabin. Because he's cabinet uptown. Cabinet uptown. Your business friends, Australian. Your business friends, Australian. Cabinet uptown. You dance. Cabinet uptown. Jacques Cabin. We have a winner on that.
I think maybe everybody's really drunk.
Or they've just stopped watching because I started reading poetry. Yeah, they don't have to watch to do that though, do they? They just have to look at the comments.
Right, you crack on and I'll keep going.
What, have we got another winner?
Not yet. I'll shout when we do.
Well, do I need to put another ball? Is that what you're saying by crack on? Sure? Well, we need 4 winners. No? I'm confused as you are, Monkey.
Nobody else is calling.
I'm just going to call all the balls then. Annie Blackburn. How's Annie? She's fine. Annie Falula Blackburn. Annie Blackburn. Okay, we have a Twingo. Aha! Heather O'Brien. Okay. So while Rose deals with that, we have that one. Let me just check on this. Okay, yes, I'm going to read one from Further Voices in the Red Velvet Elsewhere. This is a poem called, and again, I've probably done this one before, but we've been doing this for a fucking year. This one's called On the Somewhat Mixed Messages of Self-Help Literature. The term self-help, to me, well, sounds a little onanistic. In truth, it helps so precious few and is quite antithetic. Its platitudes upon our minds it wishes to emboss, and yet when viewed with a keener eye, it's all revealed as utter toss. They say, if you're feeling lonely, let me say, you're not alone. We all feel that disconnection. We all utter that lonesome groan, that groan that says, I'm in a prison where I am trapped, where I've been thrown. You may be down and feel forsaken, but you are not on your own. Then know that you are special. And I urge you now to wake up to the reality of your specialness, to ditch that pesky ache within your soul. You are amazing. So apply the emergency brake to all that doubting and uncertainty. You are a unique snowflake. But if I'm a unique snowflake, and there is no one quite like me, an individual so different from everyone that you or I see when we look about, then also by definition, I am alone. And no amount of touchy-feely shite will free me from that zone of loneliness in which I dwell, in which, in fact, we all must come to terms with our inhabiting, the sewer in which we crawl, the palace of the usual, home of the human race. So settle in, put up your tent, you arse, and shut your stupid face. Please welcome back to the stage for the prize-giving Rose Thorn.
Well, after the excitement that Will caused, thanks for that, Will.
Thanks for that, Will. They
Will,
love an imbecile, Will. You've given them a gift.
Will joins our Imbecile Hall of Fame.
There's only like 3 or 4, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a few more.
Okay, so prize giving. So
Joe Foley in first place. We have Sean Mooney in second place. We have Kate Ross in third place, and we've Heather O'Brien in fourth place.
So we're going to go fourth first.
Fourth place, Heather, you have won a Twingo 2021 pencil.
Garmonbozia coloured.
A Chubba Chubba Chip Chop.
That's not what they're called, Heather.
A shot of 80
in an owl bag.
A cherry lollipop.
Suck it.
A Rose and Ben fridge magnet.
Stick it.
By John Hatfield.
Ooh,
a shot of coffee vodka.
Sup it.
A little owl eraser.
Wipe away your mistakes with it.
And some toilet roll when I can get back to the toilet roll collection.
So that's fourth prize. I mean, it's smaller perhaps, but it's still a win. Right? Am I right? I think you'll find that I'm right.
In third place, we have Kate Ross.
Kate Ross.
So yes, you Kate Ross, you have won a Twin Peaks sticker.
And that's it. Kate Ross, enjoy your sticker. Is that it? No, it's not it. It's not it.
You have won a donut postcard.
Send it to anyone you like, but not us.
A brand new postcard designed by Mr. John Atfield exclusively for TWINGO winners. It's this. It's Killer Bob in the style of Bob's Burgers.
Killer Bob in the style of Bob's Burgers. How fucking cool is that? And if you don't watch Bob's Burgers, what's wrong with you? Get watching it. It's the best show on television.
So all of our winners tonight will get those postcards.
They're so good. They're also available to buy, maybe? I don't know. No? Exclusivo.
Winners. You have won one trip to the bathroom.
Just the one? That's enough. Why do you need to keep going?
A Twingo 2021.
Garmonbozia coloured.
A bag of double R coffee beans.
In an owl bag.
The return of the Higgly Jig.
It's a Higgly Jig. Is it what kind of? It's a brooch, a Higgly Jig brooch, not for a cat.
A Chubba Chubba Chip Chop.
That's not what they're called.
A owl brooch.
Wear it.
Shot of coffee vodka.
Sup it.
A chocolate bunny.
A very brightly coloured chocolate bunny.
See it against my black dress. It's a pink chocolate bunny. A pink owl eraser.
Erase your mistakes.
A cherry lollipop.
Suck it.
And the first of the Invaginate badges.
Can't quite see that. You have to come closer.
There we go. John Atfield has designed these badges to go alongside the t-shirts that you can buy from the Red Bubble shop of John.
It's on the thing.
You will be able to buy these badges and matching postcards from Cabaret vs Cancer website when I get that up and running.
Oh yeah.
And because tonight is our first birthday, all of tonight's winners will be getting.
Apart from Heather.
Oh, Heather will get one as well.
Oh, Heather's going to get one as well.
They're in the bottom box.
Bomb box.
You'll all get a signed Polaroid of him and I playing Twingo.
A Polaroid-esque
Shane Gilliver has been taking pictures of us playing Twingo, and we've had them turned into Polaroids, and we will autograph them and send them to you.
They're very funny pictures.
Limited edition, only for
littered.
The winners.
Not littered. Don't litter with them. So third prize we have.
Thank you, Maya. I'm glad Simon has a good time. Remember, Simon did win our Easter category of our best dress competition and will be getting a prize.
And remember, Simon, watching us as adults on the internet, this is not this is a lesson, but it's a kind of a.
Simon, marry for money, never marry for love.
Because
only
otherwise, this is what you end up with.
Marry for money.
We're a cautionary tale, not role models.
Second, so that's all for Kate. In second place, Sean Magic Mooney.
Magic Mama Mooney.
We have postcards postcards, including the John Atfield Bob's Burgers collection.
Oh, yeah.
We have 2 trips to the bathroom.
Because we know you love it in the bathroom.
We have a magic fortune-telling fish. This fish, Sean, will tell you if you have actual COVID.
It won't do that. That's not true.
Sean Mooney is offering to release the recorder video for Cadbury versus Cancer money. You have won some double R Brings coffee beans, a TWINGO 2021 pencil, a cherry lollipop. You have won a Higgly Jig.
Higgly Jig brooch.
You've won a Twin Peaks sticker. A pink. Oh, it's not pink, is it? It's orange. An orange. A owl soap.
Wash your hands with it.
A Polaroid picture of me and Benjamin, because that's what your life needs. A chocolate bunny. A Chubba Chubba Chip Chop.
That's not what I
And a Invaginate pencil. And
that's not a pencil.
Vaginate badge and a double R Club fridge magnet.
Ooh.
And I'm sure you've not got 1,500 of them all ready.
All the F ready.
And there you go. And we have one winner left. Joe Foley. Will, of course, is an imbecile and will be receiving the traditional imbecile letter in the post.
You're in a select few, a select club.
Joe Foley, settle in. You have won.
From beyond the grave.
Not 1, not 2, but 3 trips to the bathroom.
3 ghostly trips to the ghostly bathroom.
A postcard, including the Bob's Burger postcard.
Again, if you're not watching Bob's Burgers, what are you doing?
A signed photo of me and Benjamin, because you know what? Your life needs it.
That's what you need.
Some burnt engine oil room spray.
Oh yeah.
A TWINGO 2021 pencil.
Garmonbozia coloured, not flavoured.
And a rabbit soap.
Wash your hands with it.
A chocolate bunny.
Oh yeah. Is it about the bunnies?
Some double R coffee beans.
In an owl bag.
A knitted Higgly Jig brooch.
Higgly Jig.
This is not for Moo. This is a brooch. It's got a thing
For
on the back
you.
and sticky
It's not
eyes.
for Moo, it is for Voo.
A fridge magnet of Rose Thorne and Benjamin Lish. Again, your life needs that.
It needs it.
A shot of Agent Cooper cocktail.
Suck it.
A cherry lollipop.
Suck it.
A Chubba Chubba Chip Chop.
That's not what they're called.
A grey owl eraser.
Ooh, the great owl of Erasure. Erasure. Ooh, an Evil in These Woods torch.
It's an Evil in These Woods torch.
So when we do that bit, you can do that bit as well. No one will see it, but you can do it.
Which Rupert thinks. And a double R Club book.
Ooh, for when you read books.
When you read books.
Ghost stories.
Scary times.
Scary times.
We promised a mammoth Twingo, and we
I think we delivered. I think we delivered.
I'm going to go and take off perhaps the hottest dress in the world. Just want something a little cooler.
Slip into something more comfortable.
And maybe just have a wee nightcap. A wee nightcap, because tomorrow is a bank holiday and I don't have to go to work. Shane, we will see you tomorrow. Ruby and Sean, we will see you on Tuesday. And if anybody else wants to actually visit us, drop me a line.
I will say no.
I will say no.
Okay. At which point, thank you so much for coming to our birthday show, our Twingo-versary, if you will, and I know that you will. It only remains for me to say, yes, we're going to continue to do this until we can do it no longer. It only remains for me to say, please do look after yourselves. Please be safe. Don't go out unless you have to. Don't mix with any more people than is allowed wherever you are. If you go out, please wear a mask if you're supposed to. And don't, and I cannot stress this enough, do not, under any circumstances, lick the doorknobs. I thank you.